back to our YouTube channel.
So in today's video,
We're gonna be talking about our favorite shows and stuff about them. We're gonna be answering some questions. This is originally a tag from Spain,
yes,
series tag, so like a series tag. But we changed some questions and we're gonna be answering
and we
them.
added some too.
And we added some. So yeah, that way you'll know what we like, what shows we like and stuff we like.
Yes.
And maybe you do too.
But first, I want to do a disclaimer.
Okay.
And I think you agree that over time our taste changes. So it's
course.
accurate as of now, but maybe in a few months, mine will be different.
I agree. First question is favorite TV show. My favorite TV show. This like we've done this video like 2 years ago. I
Horrible,
think
please don't watch
it was horrible. Don't watch it. I think I don't remember what I said, but I said other things
Yeah.
because I hadn't seen this show yet, and now I have. So it's Prison Break. I absolutely adore this show
What
so
a
much.
surprise.
Girl, it's a surprise for them.
Is it though? You say it in
Well, I
every
say it in
video.
every video. I'm a bit repetitive. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
But I absolutely adore this show because it's one of the greatest shows in the world. I've seen this show like 10 times, 11 times,
11.
the entire thing. So yeah, I love it. I can't get enough of it, if I'm being honest. I recommend it to everybody.
Mine is, well, I don't have one to be honest, because when I'm watching a TV show, it's like, this is my favorite one. And then I watch another one and it's the same thing. So right now I'm watching Stranger Things, so it's that one. But in a few months there will be a new show and probably will be that one.
But Stranger Things is really good. Like
Yes.
it's on my top 4
I like it a lot.
ever. I mean, it's in my wall.
But it will not be my favorite forever, you know.
Next question is, what's your favorite character? You start now.
Yeah, we said 3 maximum because we tend to
tend
put
to-
a lot of people.
Yeah, we do.
And
If you watch the other one, which
it's
we
too
don't
much.
recommend.
Mine are, one is Styles from Teen Wolf. Like, he's my favorite because he's relatable, he's very cool. Next one is Alec from Shadowhunters because I love him. I don't
What's
know,
the reason?
do I have
Is
to
it because he's
explain?
hot?
No,
Ah.
he's amazing, he's cute, and he fights very cool. Anyways,
Okay.
I love him.
Because it's
And-
always your favorite characters are always because you think they're hot.
Oh, both of them are hot, obviously. Yes! And the next one is VILLANELLE. She's an amazing girl. Well, she's a psychopath,
Oh, from what show?
but Killing Eve.
Oh.
She's from Killing Eve. And I recommend this TV show. It finished. I really like her. She's amazing.
My favorite character, I only chose one because if I choose more than one, I feel bad for the others and I'm like, oh no, but this one too and this one too, and then it's when I don't finish. So I'm gonna say this one because it's the first that came to mind. It's like my favorite character
T-Bag.
in the world. It's T-Bag. Theodore Blackwell. I absolutely adore this character. I think he's the best well-written character and acted character in the world.
Oh my god.
I absolutely adore him. I think Robert Nepper did an amazing job on this character. On Prison Break, every character is amazing to me, but he's the most interesting one. He has so much character development. Like, he's such a bad person, but at the same time he's not. Like, I love him. I think he's amazing.
Next one is TV show you never thought you'd like.
This is the exact same answer I gave the last time, I think, which was The Walking Dead, because I never thought I would like it, about zombies. I wasn't into zombies before. I mean, I'm not into zombies now either, but I didn't think I would like it. And then also Stranger Things, because I was like, you know, like these little kids. I didn't like it, but then I liked it a lot.
Me too. Stranger Things, the same thing. I first watched the first episode and I was like, but then I rewatched it and I liked it a lot. So I was surprised because this is actually good. Also, I put Never Have I Ever. It's a Netflix TV show that looks very cringe. Okay. And
Yeah.
I watched it right and I was like, but since I watch every TV show possible,
Not every.
well,
Not every.
I try watching that too.
You gave it like I told her, please watch Prison Break 1,000 times. I've told her that, and she watched 5 minutes or less.
No, fine if it was.
They don't even go to the prison yet.
Yes.
It's not Prison
But if
Break
I don't
yet.
like it, I stop. It's what it is. And so I thought that it would happen the same with this TV show, but I liked it. I don't know why.
Because you like romance stuff.
No, I don't.
The next one is character we hate the most in the world.
To be honest, this was hard for both
This
of
is
us.
a hard question.
Do I go first?
Can
You
we say
go
it at the
first.
same time?
It's not the same. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Arturito.
Alpha. Oh. It started with the same letter. I thought it was it.
No, I knew it wasn't.
I mean, Arturito is horrible, but I don't hate him. But he's a horrible character. But I think
He was annoying.
By the
most
end,
of
he
it.
was terrifying. He was horrible.
I
but
never liked him.
at the beginning, he was funny.
For you.
Oh.
For me, never. He was.
I
very
laughed a
annoying.
lot. My parents and I were like, ha 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 ha, at him. But it was funny.
No.
But I hate Alpha because of what she did to Carol in The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, true.
I hate her a lot.
But she's not that bad.
I think she is, and I couldn't stand her. So why is it Arturito for you? Did you say?
It's just to say someone because I personally I can love and hate a character at the same time. Like they do something I don't like, and I'm like,
Yeah, with
And
Rick.
then
Rick, you hated Rick.
no, it was like only for the big thing,
What?
the big scene.
No, and you hated him for so long.
Not for a season, for most.
You hated him. You were always like, I hate him, and I was like,
No, that was only a season at most. I love him now.
I have the conversation.
He's my favorite character of The Walking Dead now. Most of them are I love him, you know that, right?
No.
Yes. Rick is stupid.
I have the proof. See,
Of
this
course.
is something
But it
she
was-
said. I don't care if Rick dies.
What?
I.
Excuse
This
me.
is so fun. This is a conversations with her.
Because we were watching during quarantine.
Yeah, I made her watch.
After a while, I liked him. I don't know why I changed my mind.
Rick me rimé. Okay, sorry for that.
Next, childhood TV shows.
I'm gonna go, and I don't know if you're gonna know this. I'm sorry if you don't, because they're amazing and you miss them. Patito Feo is one. Amazing, perfect, never been done before. It was history. And then Consentidos. That came right after Patito Feo. And I loved it too so much. And I've rewatched both of these 1,000 times. They're on YouTube. Watch them.
Mine are Phineas and Ferb. I was obsessed.
Me too.
Every morning I watched it like a crazy person. And also Wings. I always watched it a lot too, and I was obsessed with it. And well, it was a bit later. I don't know if I should include this.
Violeta.
I was like 13, 14. I liked it later than other people, and it's Violeta. This is our TV show crushes.
We have many, so we chose 3. So we don't
Yes, but
go far.
it depends on what TV show you're watching currently. So they come and go, you know, in my case.
Yeah.
And so, one of them is VILLANELLE from Killing Eve. And she's amazing, she's a psychopath. But
She's a
she has
psychopath
her
too?
charm, yes.
Oh.
She has her charm, she's funny, she's beautiful, obviously. And also, Steve from Stranger Things.
Steve hair.
Yeah, he's hot, obviously, and funny. Anyways, he looks amazing in yellow. I love that. And next one is Arisu from Alice in Borderland. You should watch this TV show, it's very amazing. And the second season is coming in December.
And we'll react to it, maybe.
Yeah. So yeah, I like him because he's hot and smart and everything in between.
But the blonde guy is hotter.
The blonde guy is very hot as well.
I said the blonde guy because I haven't seen the show. I just watched one episode. So my 3 crushes that I chose for this is number 1, not being very out of the box. I'm saying T-Bag, Theodore Bagwell. Again, I don't think people would think he's good looking, right? I didn't think he was at the beginning because I typically, like, when I see somebody I don't think they're hot, I feel like I have to get to know them to feel that way. And that happened with this character. Like, the second I started loving the character, I realized I was loving also the way he looked. So here we are. Then also Negan from The Walking Dead. I think he's very good looking, and his personality, his charm, everything, I find it very attractive. And then also Damon Salvatore, because even if I haven't rewatched the show for 4 years or more, every time I see his face I'm like, he's so perfect, because he's like so perfect. Like, there's not even a single flaw. Crazy. It's so crazy. And the character of Damon is like perfect too. So here we are. Next question is a show we will never finish. Two shows I won't ever finish are one, Elite, because with this show I never liked it, not even the first season, but I kept watching because everyone was like, oh my god, I watch it, and I watched it. And it was easy because it was on Netflix, so I put it on like fast speeds and I could watch it, but like I didn't like it, and now the last season I didn't even touch it. So
It's a circus, to be honest.
I'll never watch it. I don't think I will ever. Then also Peaky Blinders. I know there's a lot of people who love the show. You probably love the show. I try to watch it because I love Cillian Murphy as an actor, but I got bored. I watched 3 seasons and that was always the same thing, always very boring with the mafia stuff, and I'm not interested in mafia shows, so it wasn't for me, and I stopped, and I don't think I'll ever watch again.
Okay, mine are Riverdale.
I might
Just
watch it.
because it's crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
It did make sense when
It's like
you
a
stopped
fan
watching.
fiction.
You stopped watching when
Yes,
it was
but now I'm seeing things about it and I'm like, what?
yeah. I feel like this is a very funny
No,
show.
girl.
Very funny show.
No, girl.
I should finish it.
No, girl. Anyways, and another one is The Vampire Diaries.
Very stupid.
Because I have 1 season left, but I don't want it to end. So if I don't watch it, it never ends.
Makes no sense.
Makes a lot of sense. Maybe I will watch it like in 20 years.
That makes no sense because you won't care about the characters.
I will rewatch, obviously, everything.
The whole thing?
Obviously.
Yeah. It's full rewatch.
So yeah, but for now I won't, I'm sure.
Oh.
And I'm not hooked. So
Hooked.
so I don't have the will to watch it.
Next is favorite ships. This
Okay,
is
this-
very hard.
Yeah.
I think this is the hardest thing because I have 1,000.
If you see the old one,
Don't watch it.
it's a circus, okay?
It's like
Like 1,000
how
people.
many do we say? But
be
now we chose 3.
Yes.
Hard on myself to choose only 3, but we're there. We're trying.
Okay. So I get obsessed with things and then lose interest. So I put like the ones that stuck out the most recently. I'm very annoying with this, but VILLANELLE and If. So yeah, I ship those 2. I love them. They're so cute, and the dynamic of trying to kill each other is very fun.
They try to kill each other.
That's very
That's
fun.
fun.
So I love that, and the tension and everything. I don't know, it was very nice. So I love them. So the next one is Charlie and Nick from Heartstopper. Everyone is obsessed with this show. I was obsessed with this show too. Now I stopped being obsessed because it finished. And season 2 and 3 are coming soon.
They're gonna make 3 seasons of that.
4 probably, because there's 4 comics. And the next one is Will and Mike from Stranger Things. Even though Will deserves someone better than him.
And he will get somebody better than him
I
because
hope.
Mike is not interested.
No, but I hope he doesn't break his heart at least. Like, it's like a
it will be broken.
friendly conversation. Yes, Will always suffers, and I want him to be happy. So
Yeah.
I ship them because he likes him.
The way he looks at him in
Yeah.
the like desert when they're like
Yeah.
in the cars, and he's like
I die. He's so in love, and
Oh,
the
God.
other one isn't.
yeah,
But
so
well.
sad.
If it happens, I'm gonna be happy for him.
First one I'm gonna say is Carol.
Yeah, and they're.
But yeah, I love these 2. Mariola doesn't.
I love them
Like hard.
as
Uh,
family, not as
but they're in
together.
love.
They're-
They're so in love. I think they're made for each other.
delusional mind.
No, it's not delusional. Like every time they hug, every time they talk, the way they scream, I love them. I love them so much. I think they're the cutest. And I think Carol is so in love with Daryl. Even if Daryl is not in love with her, she's so in love with him. So I just need them to be together.
Sure.
Next one is Pacey and Joey from Dawson's Creek. I absolutely these two also get me screaming every time. I love them so much. I love the relationship. I love that they hate each other so much at the beginning, so much, and they bicker all the time, and then they become best friends, and Pacey's in love with her. I just too perfect. Also because I love the 2 characters so much, which normally doesn't happen. I normally like one better than the other, but these 2 are 2 amazing characters. Then the next one is Damon and Elena, because I feel like the way I ship them, I've never shipped anybody. The way I cried when this is gonna be spoiler for the first season, last episode of the first season. So if you watch more, you can watch this. If not, skip to this minute. When Damon kisses Elena, but that's Catherine. But you think it's Elena because like you think she's there. You know, you've never seen Catherine. The way I cried Like I remember the exact moment and like where I was when I watched that. Never been done before. Best ship ever.
Okay, next is favorite villain.
Most of my favorite characters are villains, so we made the rule for 3. I'm putting 4. Okay?
Very not fun.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I cannot do it another way. It's gonna be my favorite villain ever. This is just like the best is T-Bag. There's no one, not a villain that does it better than him. The way I hated him, the things he does. He's an amazing villain. Then also Negan. This is so repetitive, but he's like an amazing villain. That episode, you know, he was so mean and so crazy. I just absolutely adore him as a villain. I think he was amazing. Then also from these 2 other characters from Prison Break. This is Alexander Mahone. Also, the way you hate this character, he's so evil. Like, but he's not evil, but you're seeing like that, you know, like he kills everybody, and he's so smart. I absolutely adore him. And then Gretchen Morgan, hot as hell, and such a badass. I absolutely adore her. I hated her the first time I watched the show, but then I rewatched. She became one of my faves. But she's amazing, and I love her too.
Mine are Boyd Styles. It was when Styles was possessed by the Negitsune. It's a spirit, evil spirit. Anyways, he was very, very hot. Dylan O'Brien is a great actor, so he portrayed it very well. So I loved him as a villain. And then I also put Murphy, even though he's not a villain.
He's at the beginning.
But I wanted to put him because I didn't put him in favorites.
I'm repeating.
So I will put him in the favorite villains because it's still one of my favorite characters. And even though I like him in the movies better, I wanted to put him. It's Loki.
Yeah, in the show he's
not a villain
at all.
But I want to include him, so I put him. Okay. I already said
No.
that about Villanelle as well.
The next question is, have you ever seen a show more than once?
I put Teen Wolf because it was one of my favorite shows for a long time. And Violeta because I'm obsessed with this show. I know I'm a childish woman, but I'm obsessed with this show. And every time I watch it, I'm like, okay, inside, you know. So I need to watch it to feel okay when I'm sad and all that stuff. So I watch it a lot. So yeah.
I'm not gonna say any because I've literally seen every show that I have watched. I've seen it more than once. And when I love a show, I watch it more than 10 times.
That's a lot.
Full. The entire thing. So yeah, every show, I know everything, every dialogue. If you tell me, when does this happen? I'm like, oh, this episode, in this minute. So.
I only did it with the Shadowhunters movie.
Oh.
Imagine how obsessed I was. Like, I watched it like 20 times.
Oh my god.
TV shows you have on your watch list. So we decided to put like TV shows we want to finish watching.
Yeah, because there's not a show that I'm like, oh, I'll watch that show that I haven't started.
Exactly.
I put Legacies because I stopped watching, because like it's every week and I don't live in the US, so it's not on my TV. It's very hard to watch that in the internet because there's always ads and stuff in the middle, and I'm like, ugh. So I don't like that. And I stopped watching last season. I didn't watch last season entirely. I watched some episodes. And then this one, the last season ever, I didn't watch. And it's finished, and I know things that happen in the ending, but I need to watch it.
I have 2. Well, one of them is Supernatural, which is 15 seasons, excuse me.
That's a lot.
And I left it on the 5th season. Because there's...
You have everything.
Because I told myself, you have to watch every single episode. And there was this one episode that was very, very boring. And I was like... And I could not bring myself to keep watching, so I stopped. So I managed to continue. Probably I will skip this episode, I'm sorry. But it's okay because you can understand if you don't watch one episode. So I will try to watch again because I want to finish it, excuse me. And the other one is Sense8. I got bored too. But I want to finish it. I think it is. I mean, the idea is fun, like get people connected with the mind. I don't know, I liked it, but I get bored easily. Favorite first episode?
We have the same.
Yes.
So it's
the 100.
Because I think the first episode hooks you.
Yeah, it's very
I think it's one of the best episodes of the show. Favorite finale of a show?
I don't have one. I don't have a favorite finale because most of the shows I watch haven't finished. And the ones that have don't stand out as a great finale, you know?
Right.
So
Yeah, that happens. I wrote 2, but one of them is highly there. One is Prison Break, but it's not the ending. Like, they finished the show once in season 4, and then years later they came back and they were like, it isn't finished. But for me, it ended in season 4, even though I love the other season. For me, that is an ending, and I like that ending of season 4. It's not like I like it. I hate it personally because I think the characters end up so bad, most of them, and I'm like, and my favorites are like, and I'm like, what is going on? But I absolutely adore that season, and I really like the end, and I cry every time. But the one I think is the best I've seen is Dawson's Creek. That ending, I think it's so satisfying. It's very sad, but the way it ends, like the last 5 minutes, I love that ending. It feels so, it leaves you happy. You're like, oh, you know, you're happy for them. It doesn't end like, and then they move to the moon, you know. It's like, oh, you know, I like the ending. I think it's cute and full circle.
Yeah, now the worst endings. I have 2.
Two
Spoilers,
worst
by
endings?
the way. One is Supernatural, you know why.
Yeah, I know why.
And the second one is
Killing Eve. I don't want to know that one. I might watch the show. You just told me there's an enemies to lovers thing.
Yeah, that's
going
fine.
on.
Okay, then I don't like the ending of Supernatural because I shipped Dean and Castiel a lot. At the last episode, Castiel says I love you, like in a romantic way, to Dean, and you know what happens next? Like 5 seconds later, he dies, but not dies like in this TV show they die and wake up suddenly all the time. No, he dies forever because he's sent to no sé qué hell.
Oh my god, he's into hell?
But not hell, like a hell you cannot get out ever of.
Oh.
So anyways, this confession sucked so much. Imagine
What is
waiting
that?
15 seasons and this bullshit happens. And the other one is from Killing Eve. I won't say why because she's here. But if you have watched it, you know why I don't like it, okay?
My least favorite ending, maybe Lost. The series Lost. I didn't understand it at all. Like, my parents and I watched it illegally. Sorry for that. And we were watching, and we thought it wasn't the last episode. We thought we had another one, okay? We were watching, and we're like, okay, what is going on? What is this? And then it ends. It's like, and I thought there was another episode, and there wasn't. And then another one that I don't like is The 100. Also very confusing. Like, the last season is very crazy, but for some reason I thought it was very cool or very interesting. The portal thing, I really like it. The thing at the end is like,
What happened? I don't know.
they become light.
What?
Yeah, it sounds lame.
Murphy too.
Murphy too. They all
So
turn
they die.
into light. No, they don't die. They're alive. Just imagine, like, there's this thing that if you talk to them, it's a test. And if you don't, if you fail the test, you all die. But if you pass the test, you become light. Why do you want to become light? Because it's peace. Apparently, it's peace. But you die. You don't get to live life. And so, Clark killed a man while he was doing the test. So she's left out of the light. Everybody on Earth, everybody is light. Aside from Clark. And her friends decide to join her on Earth. So they stop being light and come back to Earth, but they cannot reproduce or anything. So they're like the last people on Earth. And Bellamy died, so he's not even there. And Clark has a daughter, and she's not there either because she doesn't want to be.
What is this?
It's the worst ending ever.
They turn to light. That's weird.
I don't understand why they did that when it could have ended so much better. Like, the episode before was so good. In that episode even, but last 20 minutes is like, So, character we hated and then we loved.
I put 11
Ooh,
because
I didn't write her.
yeah.
I don't
But
love
I
her.
love
I
her.
like her.
But because watching the first time I dislike her a lot. I don't know why.
Because she's very annoying.
No, she's not that bad. And then I rewatched
Okay.
last month and I was like, I like her. And now she's one of my favorite characters. And the other one is Negan. Obviously when he killed Glenn. I don't care about Abraham.
Abram was the best character on the show aside from Hero.
But I love Glenn, and he killed Glenn, so I hated him. But when he started talking with Rick, I thought, oh, he's kind of funny. So I started liking him.
And charismatic.
But I was still a bit scared of him, but in a good way.
You were always scared of him. I remember
because I was scared.
When we were watching, we were like, oh my god, oh my god.
Yes, because I hate jump scares. I was scared he was gonna, like, do something. So I always was scared of him, but I loved him still.
Mine is, you can guess it.
T-Bag.
Yeah. Why is I'm answering the same thing every time.
It's okay.
It's T-Bag. But I don't think I would ever be able to say another character, because even though I feel that way about many characters, he's the character that I feel like it was the strongest feeling. Like, I've never hated a character as much as I hated him. Never. He's the character I've hated the most in the world.
Oh wow.
The worst character. I almost stopped watching Prison Break because of him. I hated him. Worst character ever. Hated his voice, hated his personality, the things he did, his crimes, everything. And then all of a sudden I started adoring the character, and he became my favorite character in the world. And so that's very drastic. I feel like we went from the purest hatred to the most love.
I feel like I would hate him.
You would.
But she loved Shane
From The Walking Dead.
and he's the worst character. Oh, I should have put him in hate. That's true.
I love him.
I hate him the most, and she adores him. So I'm sure it's the same with this guy.
No, it's different. It's different because Shane goes worse. He at first he's like, okay, then he keeps getting worse. T-Bag starts the worst.
And then
The worst. And then he keeps getting better, and he keeps wanting to change, but life is so hard. Next is favorite episode ever.
I don't have one.
You don't have a favorite episode?
No.
Oh, I have many. Well, 3. Okay, the first one I'm gonna say is episode 21 from season 1 of Prison Break. That episode is so good. It's full of action and plot twists, and it's the moment you've been waiting for, and it's like, ah! Then the first episode of season 7, was it? Yeah, I think so. Of The Walking Dead, in which Negan kills these people. Because I think it's one of the best episodes ever made, because it keeps you on your toes. It makes me cry every time too. It's like, it's so crazy. That episode is crazy. Not a single episode in any show has an episode like that, I think. So that episode is there. And then also April Fool's episode from Victorious. I think that's the funniest episode of Victorious, because it's the most random. Like, it's just April Fool's Day, but Tori's like, oh my god, why don't we do anything for April Fool's Day? And everything is crazy. It's the best episode. It's the funniest because it's the most random, and I just love that kind of humor. Next question is our favorite friendship.
One of them is Damon and Bonnie. I love their friendship. I used to ship them too, to be honest. But they never happened. Very sad.
They didn't.
So yeah, I love this friendship. And also I put VILLANELLE and Constantine. I'm very annoying with VILLANELLE. It's the most recent thing I have seen, so that's why I'm talking about it. And so I like this friendship too.
Yeah.
Very cute.
I think the Damon and Bonnie one is amazing too. I have Michael and Sucre from Prison Break. I think they are very loyal to each other, especially Sucre. Sucre is amazing. So Sucre, the way he cares for Michael, the things he does for him always, and they share this bond, even though they're not blood, like they almost are, and they always care about each other so much. So I love them so much. I think they're so cute. Next is Jack and Jen from Dawson's Creek. I think these two people are soulmates. Like, they say it. They're like, you're my soulmate. I think they're just a perfect duo. They balance each other so well, and they help each other through everything, and I think they're the best duo ever. Ezekiel and Jerry from The Walking Dead. They're also very cute. They have the cutest relationship. They're so cute with each other, and I love both characters so much too. So the fact that they're friends is like... Wait. I know I look awful, but I gotta add something. This is one of my favorite friendships ever. This is Michael, Jean, and Sawyer from Lost. I don't know if this is a popular thing. I don't think it is. But I absolutely adore their friendship, and I wish there was more of them because there's almost nothing. The way they hate each other at the beginning, and then they go on the raft, and everything changes. I love the evolution of their characters and their relationships, like Jean and Michael. But then Sawyer too, you know, like again. So yeah, that's what I had to add. Or comfort TV show. My comfort TV show is Victorious. Always. If I watch Victorious, I'm happy any day, any hour. They motivate me to go through life. I love them. They're like, it's a safe place. You don't get sad by watching that. So I love them so much.
Mine is Violeta again. I said it because I watch it all the time.
Yeah.
When I'm sad, when I'm happy, when I'm anything, I watch it because because I feel like I'm inside of this show, and so I feel comforted. I feel okay, you know. So I like that.
Our favorite theme song.
My songs are She's the Girl
Next Door
from my Babysitter's a Vampire. Also, I love this show. I haven't mentioned it.
Me neither. I haven't mentioned every show that I like. I've only mentioned 3.
And the theme song is very amazing. We have a recreation. Watch it.
We do watch it. It's very fun. You only have that one.
I also have Teen Wolf. Because it's just amazing. Like iconic behavior. And the last one is Wings, obviously.
Wings.
But the Spanish version because
Tu
I'm from
mano
Spain.
con la mía. Más fuerte nos dará.
I was obsessed with this TV show.
You were?
A small kid.
Okay, so I also put My Babysitter is a Vampire. She's a girl next door. We said this in the other video too.
Obsessed.
Then Victorious, because the song is so good. We also have a recreation. It's worse than the other ones,
It's
but
Hollywood, but we love it.
we love it. I was very excited to do that. Here I am once again, feeling lost, but now and then. And then another one I have here is One Tree Hill, because the show I've seen until season 3 or 4, but it's not my thing. Every time I hear the theme song, I wanna watch the show again because I'm like, it's so good. And the show wasn't that bad. Like, there were characters that were amazing, but
Sure.
oh my god. The last one I have is True Blood. The intro, I cannot look at it. It's the most disturbing thing ever. It's so creepy to watch that. But the song, but I love the song. It's so good. So yeah, that's all the questions. If you have more and want us to do another part, you can ask.
Yeah.
If you have ideas, because we didn't have more ideas for questions. And yeah, so this was all for this video.
We hope you liked it.
And if you did, let us know in the comments what the answers for these questions were for you. And if you agree with any of us in any. Also, watch Prison Break. I don't know if that was clear during the video, but do it. I recommend it to live healthily.
Yes.
And
That's it.
that's it.
Bye.
Bye.
Do it now, do it now, do it now.